Good afternoon. We begin with breaking news with the latest on the teacher walkout. Governor Ducey announced just a short time ago, live on 12, that a deal has been reached to increase teacher pay.
It includes a 20% raise by 2020. Also, millions of additional dollars for support staff and no tax increase. The governor explained a short time ago on First at 4 how the negotiations went down.
Well, we went back to the Capitol. We worked with legislative leaders, reaching out to both sides of the aisle. We also sat down with teachers, and basically it is a negotiation. We wanted to get this 20% pay increase for teachers by 2020. That was the commitment that was out there. But you need to work with leaders on both sides. You need to have 16 votes and 31 votes, and we're confident that we do right now. We've agreed on all the deal points. We're going to work through the weekend and then begin introducing and passing this budget next week.
But it may not be time to celebrate just yet. Just a short time ago, we received a statement from the Arizona Education Association and Arizona Educators United, the Red for Ed folks, the organizers behind this movement. It reads in part, "We have a press release and a tweet from the governor. We have no bill. We have no deal. The devil is in the details. We know that we have been down this road before. He makes promises that he can't keep. We just can't trust him. So it's not looking promising that this deal will end the walkout."
We have live team coverage tonight. Let's begin with Team 12's Bram Resnick. And Bram, the question is, will teachers go back to work on Monday?
Well, that's a really good question, Caribe. Many teachers will hear what the governor says and decide, yeah, that's a pretty good deal. I think we should go back to work. But many others, teachers, support staff, and others, and I've talked to many of them, will say this plan falls way short, and they will agree with the teachers union that you don't know what's really in it until you see the budget bill. From having covered budget bills for many years, they're correct. And that's why the teachers union wants to go to voters in the fall to get more money. Now, things seem to change today. New developments almost by the minute in this two-day strike. Teachers Union President Joe Thomas said at today's Capitol rally that the strike will continue on Monday, but it appears that might be the final day. Several schools have announced they're closing that day. Now, a few hours after today's rally ended, education advocates filed paperwork for a statewide vote on raising income taxes on high earners to pay for education. Then, a few minutes after that paperwork was filed, the governor announced his deal on teacher raises in the new state budget. The deal will pay for the first installment, again, the first installment, not all 3 years, of Ducey's proposed 3-year 20% raise for Arizona teachers. The Republican House Speaker says that deal should send teachers back to work.
Absolutely.
Right now?
Right now, yeah. They should be there on Monday. I certainly hope so. It's impacting families and students. We have delivered on something that few thought we could achieve, and so it's time to get back in the classroom. I totally understand the pent-up emotions, but now we've agreed to this deal, and so it's time to get back to teaching our kids.
And the state budget with those raises is going to come before the legislature next week, we are told, and still must be passed by the legislature. I can tell you there is still a lot of wheeling and dealing that goes on in state budgets while they're on the floor. A lot of people try to sneak all kinds of different things in. And it is correct to say we really don't know what's going to be in it until we see the budget. Live at the Capitol, Bram Resnick, 12 News.